Motor City, what's going on? It's your boy, T. Back at it again with another episode of Talking with T. Let's get into it. Let's get after it, man. On this channel, we chase down the best version of ourselves and we talk about sports. If that interests you, do me a favor and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It really helps this channel grow, and I really appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to watch me. So let's dive right into the video. We're breaking down this Pistons trade that went down yesterday. The Pistons sent Josh Jackson and Trey Lyles to the Sacramento Kings for who the Pistons get? Marvin Bagley. I'm super excited to see what this guy could do. Don't really care about what the other 14 trade. I don't really care about those deals. I'm talking about my team right here. And the Pistons got somebody that I've always been super high on, super intrigued on, man. Because Marvin Bagley, he was the second overall pick. You're not just the second overall pick in the NBA draft for no reason. He's obviously got some talent. Let's see if we can give him a fresh start here. I really believe that's what he needed. Because anybody that goes to Sacramento usually struggles. Sacramento is always struggling. You never hear anything about the Sacramento Kings. Every time we played the Sacramento Kings when the Pistons were good growing up, I'm like, that's an easy win. And it's still the same thing when the Pistons suck right now. Every time we play the Kings, I'm like, why are we losing to the Sacramento Kings? But anyways, let's not even get into that. Let's talk about Marvin Bagley. His first couple years, his first rookie year, he put up 14-something points a game and averaged 7 rebounds. I'll take that production. Second year, he ended because of COVID and hand injury, but he's still averaging 14.9 points, 14 similar points a game and 7 rebounds this year. They tell him he's not going to be a big focal point of their offense, or he's not even going to be a big focal point of their team, and they're looking at moving him. His scoring average goes down to 10 points this year. Just give him a fresh start. Let's see what he can do here. I'm really excited to see what Cade Cunningham and him can do. I think he's a good lob threat. I think Cade's playmaking ability will really excel with Marvin Bagley. But what I don't understand is our rotation. How is this going to work? We didn't get rid of Jeremy Grant. I'm glad we didn't get rid of Jeremy Grant. I think he needs if he really plans on being a Pistons long term, he's got to stop being an ISO ball player and realize that he's got to start sharing the rock. Sadiq Bey and Cade Cunningham, those are just as much of our studs as Jeremy Grant is. So I just don't know how this whole rotation's gonna look. You got Cade out, Cade's running the point. You got Hami at shooting guard. You're probably gonna have Sadiq at 3. What are you gonna do with Beef Stew? What are you gonna do with Jeremy Grant? And what are you gonna do with Marvin Bagley? One of those guys is coming off the bench. And it's not gonna be Jeremy Grant because that's our stud piece. So are we moving Beef Stew to the bench, or are we keeping Marvin Bagley coming off the bench? I wouldn't mind having Bagley coming off the bench, but we still don't have a center. I was really hoping yesterday we went and got Mitchell Robinson, but maybe we'll get one in the offseason. And I hope if we're going in for a center this year, could you imagine Bagley, DeAndre Ayton? If we got DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley, Sadiq Bey, dude, then you don't even know. We had too many forwards right now, so I don't even know how this whole rotation is going to work. But I'm glad I'm not the coach right now to figure out that rotation. But the Pistons do have a direction. Everyone wants to start saying the Pistons are a poverty franchise. That drives me absolutely nuts. The Pistons have won 3 championships, damn near won 2 back-to-back titles in 2 times. 1989, 1990, they did win that. 04, and they should have won in 05, but they didn't. So the Pistons are not a poverty franchise. And like Troy Weaver said when he took over the job, it's just retooling the Pistons. We got to retool this roster. This is make the Pistons whatever he was saying. It makes perfect sense because I could see the direction we have. We're building around Cade. We got some young talent here. Every young piece that we have is all under 24 years old. That's insane. So eventually these guys are going to get better. You can see it getting better. Cade, when he's playing, he's getting better and better as the season's going on. Sadiq, as he's getting more touches, he's getting better and better as the season's going on. The only thing is, Jeremy Grant, he's got to stop being an ISO ball player and start helping these guys develop a little bit more and realize he's not the stud piece, but we're not really building around you, Jeremy Grant. We're building around Cade, and we're building around our young core. Sadiq Bey, Cade Cunningham, Beef Stew. So I have no clue what this rotation is going to look like. I love our direction that we're moving in, and we should have a top 3 pick. If we don't get a top 3 pick this year, I'm going to be so mad. But we need that Jabari Smith or Banchero from Duke. I do not want Chet Holmgren. Nothing against Chet Holmgren. The dude can ball, but I don't think that game is going to really translate to the NBA because he's so slim, so skinny. And I think people like LeBron, all those big dudes are not going to be able. They're going to back Chet Holmgren up easily. So the Pistons have a really good direction moving forward. I'm really excited to see what this trade with Marvin Bagley entails. Maybe it's like a hit or miss trade. We gave up nothing to see a second overall pick shine somewhere else. Let's see what happens, man. He doesn't have much expectations. He doesn't have to be that guy like he had to be in Sacramento because he was drafted ahead of Luka. It's a fresh start for him, fresh start for the Pistons. Let's see what happens. Maybe this is a trade that really accelerates this rebuild. It's your boy T signing out. Motor City, rise up.